I have been looking forward to beating this ticket for 6 months now. I show up to court. My hearing is scheduled for 1:30. At 4:40, once everybody else has gone into the court, argued their case, don't know how they turned out because they were only allowing one person at a time in the court. Everybody else is out in the waiting room. After everybody else was gone, a bailiff comes out and tells me, hey, I was instructed to let you know that we're going to confiscate any devices you use to record. Oh, wait, I'm not allowed to record? Oh, no, you could record, but we're going to confiscate your device. I only brought my one phone that I use for Uber and my whole life. So, of course, I can't record. That's what it boiled down to. I wasn't allowed to record. I am 10-0 when it comes to beating traffic citations over the last 15 years. The only one I lost, I appealed because I wasn't allowed to record, and I won the appeal. And then the cops were too scared to show up to court on the next rehearing when I was allowed to record, because the chief judge of Polk County said, yes, he could record. That was a decade ago. Now I go and again, now I get to appeal this one. But the judge, Candace Dixon, was a freaking idiot. Like, the law is in black and white. Actually, it seems to kind of be in blue and white on the Florida statute. But let's read it together. A notice of violation and a traffic citation may not be issued for failure to stop at a red light if the driver is making a right-hand turn in a careful and prudent manner at an intersection where right-hand turns are permissible. We watched the video together. There was no pedestrian traffic trying to cross the crosswalk. There were no cars going this way. The only reason she gave for her finding me guilty was I didn't come to a complete stop before going. I failed to stop. Now let's read it again together. Actually, I'm going to go blindfolded. A notice of violation or a citation may not be issued for failing to stop at a red light if done in a careful and prudent manner at an intersection where right-hand turns are permissible. Did I get it right? She started reading this statute after I asked her. I told her, please read the applicable statute 316.0083. She starts reading it, and halfway through the sentence, she adds words. She says, as long as you come to a complete stop. She hadn't finished reading the whole statute, and she said those words. I said, wait a minute, those words aren't in the statute. I get hushed by her bailiff. I get hushed by her clerk. I get hushed by the dipshit Lakeland police officer that's too stupid to be out on patrol and stuck in a room looking at video camera footage. He's not allowed to hush me in this situation. I'll be hushed by a judge. I'll be hushed by her bailiff. But not the idiot sitting at the prosecution table. She spits on the law and she says, no, but you have to come to a complete stop before going. Well, what's the point of having this statute that says no violation or a traffic citation may be issued for failure to stop? Obviously, the legislation is not agreeing with this stupid judge. I looked her up. It says she's the defense attorney. Anyone in Lakeland that needs a defense, I would not go with Miss Candace Dixon. She is very pro-state. I will be appealing and I'll win.